And a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And a relay to the plate. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Ready for another shot now, Sean O'Leary. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Sean O'Leary.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there.
Standing in, Ed Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air down the right field line. Alford on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corner. Into the box now, Ed Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Good job.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping into the box, Michael Casto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, he
makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on views at the end there, but he found a way to...
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Marco Hernandez steps in.
Batting second, shortstop.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hit.
Digging in, James Law. He's hitting just above the batter 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This one's down to third. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ed Torres. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Ed Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ed Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Law has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no error. So striding in, James Law comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Law.
Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no error. At the plate, Horatio Bruntlett. He reached on a single in his first try.
Horatio.
On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Bryce Baroa. He flew out in his last at bat.
Bryce Baroa.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Settling in now, Ed Torres, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
So digging in now, Sean O'Leary. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
1-2, here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work.
Ready once again, Ed Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now batting. Designated
Now in the box, Sean O'Leary. He'll look to out his last time up. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. It's baseball on the... Lee Phipps, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Law ranging back, still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track.
Into the box now, Horatio Bruntlett. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Rocha waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bay Sox lead this thing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ed Torres. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 1 run. Digging in and looking for more, Ed Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground short. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up now, Matt Grantham. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ed Torres will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
That's a foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Alford looks up. Gone!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Ed Torres. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 the final finish today. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lee Phipps earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Standing in, Ed Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. There's a high pop-up. Sanchez is there. One down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
So coming to the plate, David Ramirez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Striding in once again, Ed Torres. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That a boy, way to get on the sack. Check the outfielders here.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He popped out in his first trip.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Zero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Valenzuela has a play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ed Torres. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Striding in, Joey Rickard, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Come on,
Shot weakly to the left. Reined in to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding into the box, Ed Torres. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long when they need a clutch hit.
So striding forward now, Anton Julio. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Popped up. Torres is there for it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Ed Torres. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Jenkins going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. The Senators have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Coming to the plate now, Ed Torres. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stage. This one, they're only down by a couple of runs. But I've got to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ed Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jenkins. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Ready for another chance, Ed Torres. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Scott Merced. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Digging in once again, Tom Cartwright. He got called out on strikes his last time through. To third. Scooped up. There's one. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ed Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Julio will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in now, Gustavo Valenzuela. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Weakly to the left. Torres is there. And there's out number 2. Ed Torres will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. At the plate, Gustavo Valenzuela. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Gustavo Valenzuela.
And a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Cut. Hold.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are...
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bill Ilez notches his 3rd win of the year. Edwin Jackson was only able to
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
MLB's coverage of baseball. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short. Leading off the inning, Ed Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Blair has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams has a beat on it. 1 down. Ready now for Baltimore, Ed Torres. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Flowers. 1-1.
Third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In now for the O's, Ed Torres. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Adams racing back. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now to the plate, Chance Sisco. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Get back.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Line drive to left. Adams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Harrison stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
John Harrison.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here now the 2-2. A double play ball here as this is up. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ed Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. And there are 2 away now. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Great job.